Well, hello again, everybody. Mental Fox here. Welcome back to Fallout 76. We are on our way to the Vault 63 Meteorology Center. It's over there somewhere. The game has decided to put us here, just to the east of the center, probably just east of where we were in the last episode, an area I have not explored yet. I'm crouched so that I am invisible, because I don't want to have to fight these robots again. I guess if I see a legendary one, maybe I will fight it again. But other than that, I'm just going to try to sneak on in here and get to work. We're going to the Meteorology Center. Why? Well, Hugo pointed out that he can't read the blueprints himself, and that I should take them to his daughter Audrey in the meteorology sector instead. Apparently, she's leading the effort to repair the weather machine there and will be glad for my help. That's what we're doing. And this imposing structure here, I guess, is the meteorology sector. This is a bizarre vault, very different than other vaults. I mean, it sounds like there used to be like subways linking different parts of the vault together. So it was massive, and I guess the reason we had to walk here above ground is because the subway is no longer operating. I could be wrong about all of this, but that's the way I understand it. So here we are, just outside the door to the Vault 63 Meteorology Sector. Are you just as excited as I am to go in? I just assumed that everybody who's watching this has already done all of this and already knows what's on the other side of this door. I am the only person here who does not know what's on the other side of the door. Find Audrey and deliver the blueprints. And I'm suffering from lock joint, apparently, in the upper left-hand corner. Whatever happened to Vault 63 has had a serious impact on the meteorology sector. Please keep making me say that word. There's rubble and debris all over the place. I should try and find Audrey in this mess and deliver the blueprints for Hugo. Before the episode started, I ate and I drank so that I am full belly and not thirsty. That looks important down there. I'm still crouched because I don't know what we're going to see in here. But you know what? Let's just be brave and stand up and walk around. You know, we'll deal with whatever may come. But I wanted to turn on my light so I could see. Well, there's nothing up here for us, doesn't look like. Let's go down. Here. Who designs the stairs like this? Seems like they're taking up an awful lot of space. Old computer equipment here. Ooh, a box of caps. Wow, 52 caps. That's a considerable amount of caps. Well, grape mentats and disease cure. I think I want unrefined gunpowder to make ammo. Oh, I was expecting to bounce off of that grid. I did not think I would just walk right through it, but I did. We'll come back. Want to complete my exploration of this area here. Oh, we've got ourselves a weapon workbench. Let's take a look. Let's see if we have stuff to scrap. We do not, I don't think. Oh, we do have some scrap. Let's scrap that crap. Weapons, any weapons. I'm going to keep these handmaids. One of these days I'll try to do something with them. Every once in a while somebody leaves me a comment to tell me what to do with them, and then I forget. Don't think I want to get rid of any of that. How are my weapons looking? Do I need to repair them? Crowd control's looking good. The axe is looking good. And my instigating night vision lever action rifle's looking good. Fixer's looking good. Everybody's looking good. A chest. A vault trunk. Huh, okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. That looks good. Looks good to me. I don't have time to explain to you guys right now what this says. Just have to trust me that I know what it says and that it's correct. I actually have no idea what it says. I was horrible at chemistry in school. I mean, horrible. If it weren't for my friend who sat next to me in chemistry, I would have failed it, no doubt about it. Well, let's go through here, shall we, and see what's on the other side. Okay, we got some stairs going up to another grid. That one's purple, though. We might not be able to get through that one. Gas canisters. Fuse and scissors. Stuff. Oh, I could walk through this one, too. Okay, I was fully not expecting to be able to walk through this one. What are they even there for? Berry mentats. For fresh breath. Oh, gosh. Prepare to get lost and confused. Oh, my goodness. Is that a note? Operations. If my calculations are correct, we should be ready to move on to the next phase within a few weeks. I had to read it like a nerd because it was talked about calculations. Stingwing barb that I want for some reason? Okay. Can't even imagine what I would want out of a stingwing barb. Oh, yeah, well, I was going to say before I read that looks like a feeder pump. Yeah. Classic feeder pump diagram right there. We've all seen one. Let's go to the quest marker. I'm sure that we'll have ample opportunity to explore. Hunger strike right next to some spoiled fruit. I wish this place had more snack machines. I want that sweet, gooey, sugary goodness fresh from the oven, not this crap. Sounds like me. I eat fruits and vegetables almost every day. You know, you're getting older, you got to take care of your body a little bit more. Man, I was actually just telling my girlfriend a story about when I was in my, oh gosh, I guess I was in my 20s. I used to have a job in the city, and I don't know, almost every day I would go to Wendy's for lunch and get a double with cheese, big order of fries and a Coke. Oh my gosh, take me back. Take me back. I wish I could still eat like that. That's the kind of food I like, even still to this day. I'm a simple man with simple tastes. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, over here. Here we go. There's a person. Are you Audrey? Hi.
You there. I don't know you. Why are you in my lab?
Oh, that's rude. I have these blueprints for you. Are you Audrey? Do you realize this place is a total mess? Are you Audrey?
Who told you? Never mind. Yes, I am indeed Audrey Stoltz. And you are a sore thumb sticking out in my lab. Great. Introductions are out of the way. You know, there's enough chaos around here as it is. With the machine being broken, the clutter everywhere, and the electrified lunatics roaming about. So, unless there's something you're here for, would you kindly get the hell out of my lab?
So I was going to comment on initially how I didn't think that the voice acting was very good there. And I know I've done that in the past where I comment on the voice acting. Well, fairly recently, I actually got a comment from a voice actor in Starfield. I wish I remembered her name. And she just, you know, was like, oh, wow, it was nice to see that. You know, thanks for sharing or something like that. And I was like, holy crap, a voice actor saw my video? I mean, wow, that was kind of cool. And then I was like, oh gosh, I hope I didn't say anything bad about her voice acting in that episode. So, you know, be careful what you say. Like this. Do you realize this place is a total mess?
Oh, is it? Really? It looks perfectly fine to me. Clearly something went wrong here, don't you think? An astounding observation. Just groundbreaking. Sorry. I'm a bit on edge. I'm still trying to figure out how to repair the weather machine. But the documentation is missing, and as much as my father wishes I could magically be as brilliant as my mother, I just... Anyway, I'm sorry about the outburst. Did you need something?
Yeah, I actually have something for you. Blueprints!
What's this? Oh, the blueprints. Fantastic. Did my father send you? Are we hiring outside help for the mailroom now? Never mind that. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that I finally have these.
Okay, blueprints delivered, job done. Or tell me more about this weather machine of yours. Or, so Hugo Stoltz is your father, huh? Yeah, let's start with that. Some small talk.
Sure is. Biologically, anyway. Can't say he's ever acted much like a father. Nowadays, he's more my boss than my dad. A boss that keeps interfering with my professional and personal life. Anyway, you were saying?
Oh, tell me about this weather machine.
Well, the name says it all. It used to be a machine that did the weather. You know, monitoring it, controlling it, just the usual stuff. I think we picked it up as a way to sweeten the pot when my father was getting the board to approve this vault. A bit of nepotism later, and here I am. My father refused to listen when I told him my talents are wasted on this machine, but in the end, the research fell off after the bombs fell. Later, we found a very important reason to look into it again, of course. Which I'm not really comfortable sharing more on. Sorry, we did just meet after all. To summarize, this machine is important. My father wants it fixed, and I'd very much like Father to stop pestering me about it.
Okay. Well, I gave you the blueprints. My work here is done.
Yes, yes. Very excellent parcel delivery. Off with you, then. Actually, wait a moment. A helpful minion could be quite useful. Could you give me 2 seconds to read this? Here's a little reward for you. Count your bottle caps while I go over these blueprints. Come back when you're ready for more work.
I don't think I like the way she talks to me. Quest completed between the lines. Okay. Alright, we got some stim packs, some Radaway purified water, pulse mine, and a plan for Cassidy's favorite something. I didn't read it. Quest started seeking shelter. Help Audrey with the weather machine repairs. No surprise there. Seeking shelter, speak to Audrey. I delivered the weather machine blueprints to Audrey, who was overjoyed to get them. She mentioned she would have more work for me once she had a moment to look over the blueprints. I should go ask her what she needs help with. Yeah, let's do that. Try look around here myself. Yeah. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that before. These little snake plants hanging from hanging in a enamel pot, or sitting in an enamel pot hanging from the ceiling. That's neat. I don't think I've ever seen that. Lots of plants here. Oh, here we got some tulips, maybe. Oh, we got a some kind of giant fern up there. I don't know. Oh, interesting. Okay. Books here. Globe. A non-working computer, or a computer that's not turned on. Apparently we don't have the ability to turn on computers. So we've seen quite a few like this one here that just aren't turned on. We don't have to turn them on. Audrey's diary page. She's busy. She's not going to notice if we read this. My frustrations with Father, and Oberlin for that matter, are getting so bad that it is starting to affect my work. I understand that they're doing their best to run this vault, and that they have a lot resting on their shoulders, but so do I, so do all of us. Father is a businessman, not a scientist, so why does he keep meddling in things he doesn't understand, like that damned weather machine? I know that Oberlin has his suspicions about Father, but I'm not sure if I completely trust his judgments either. Who's to say he'd run things any differently or be any less controlling of me than Father is? I just don't know who to trust anymore. Poor Audrey. Let's see if we turn the light off. Whoops. There. Yeah. The light is like too bright, and then no light is not bright enough. So I guess of the two, I'll take too bright. It's so bright. I had another option. I mean, do I have another option? I don't even know. I don't think I do. If I talked to her from third person, does that change anything?
Perfect. The blueprints specify the exact part we're looking for.
Hold that thought. I'll be right back. Or, okay, what do you need? All right, what do you need?
Well, I could use someone with outdoor experience for starters. Based on your skin condition, I'm guessing you're not from around here. That means you walked here. You're perfect for the job. Believe it or not, the Shenandoah Visitor Center has a device for monitoring the weather. While vastly inferior in complexity, it contains parts that you won't find out of any old toaster left to rot. It won't be a perfect fit, but even if the part is remotely close to the one that broke, they should be able to do some modifications to make it work. I'll analyze these blueprints more and do some research ahead of time, just in case. That just leaves you with the task of actually fetching it. If you don't mind, that is.
Well, at least she said if you don't mind. She's not bossing us around. I'll go look for it in the visitor center. Sounds like fancy gear for a park. So you're just going to stay here and read while I risk my neck? Or with this part, we could put an end to the storm, or maybe later. Can we put an end to the storm with this part?
Maybe. There's a lot more to it than just that. You're years behind us on this, so let's just ease you into it for now. To set your mind at ease, we're working toward not just fixing the weather, but possibly even the lost themselves. You'll see. Just bear with us for a bit. We could really use your help on this.
So when she says fix the lost, does that mean she could turn them back into not lost? And if that's the case, isn't it just absolutely horrible that we're killing them as we come across them? Can we like try to round them up, put them in cages or something until we figure out a way to heal them? So you're just going to stay here and read while I risk my neck?
More than read. Study. I'll need some time to understand how the entire machine operates. I'm going to modify it to make the part work. Unless you think they're ordered out of a catalog weather monitoring system uses the same exact parts as our top secret state-of-the-art tech. Sorry. I understand you're putting yourself at risk here. Believe me, this is important.
Okay. Well, I mean, it sounds like some pretty fancy gear for a park.
That kind of thing is not uncommon for a national park this size. They had lots of tourists coming and going. Inclement weather would mean closing down some trails, or the park altogether. Anyway, that's the past. Doubt the park rangers have much use for it now, right? So, will you grab it for me?
All right, I'll go look for that part in the visitor center.
Thank you. The visitor center is just north of the manor, on the cliff. It's probably completely abandoned. The building isn't too big, so you should be able to find it easy enough. Once you have the part, come back here, okay?
So I think we've already been to the visitor center, right? I mean, is it possible that I already picked up the part? I guess not, since my quest now is to go to the Shenandoah Visitor Center. Audrey needs a part for the weather machine. She wants me to retrieve it from a weather device located at the Shenandoah Visitor Center. She said it's just north of the manor. I should head over there and search for it if I show it on the map. It's right here. Oh. Okay, so we're still supposed to be gathering personal effects for Craig. Speak to Oberlin, that's a different question. Okay, so from here, looks like there's a nice little path that'll take us right over there. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Anything else before I leave, Audrey?
I don't have time for a long chat.
Oh. Can I ask you some stuff about your family?
I suppose. Anything in particular?
Well, Hilda and you don't seem very alike.
No. She's a sweetheart. Maybe a little too sweet for me. We had very different upbringings. I do envy her sometimes. Her parents actually cared. Sometimes it's hard to believe we're actually all related.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever miss your mom? What kind of question is that?
My parents were never very present or available, so I'm used to not having them around all the time. But between my father and my mother, I do wish it would have been him in a coma.
Jeez.
My mother had some heart left. After my father was done corrupting her. It's always the good ones that we lose, isn't it?
Actually, could I ask you some other stuff?
For sure.
Can you tell me some more about your research?
I don't have a lot of time, but I can always find some to talk about my research. Where do we start?
Well, what exactly is it you're researching?
Well, the research we did prior to the bombs dropping is classified. And to be honest, who cares anymore? My current research is focused on the weather machine and its relationship to the Lost. That said, I'm not gonna go into that either, because we'd be here all day, and to be honest, I'm not sure that's something I want to freely discuss.
Okay. Oh, how about just a brief summary of the research? Or you're right, I don't have time for that either. Just give me a brief summary, all right?
Fine, the quick version then. A few years after the bombs, our residents were fighting against going feral, a complete loss of their minds. All of our research facilities pointed their efforts towards solving that. The weather machine included. By complete accident, we discovered that close proximity to the machine had a sort of reversing effect on the symptoms of feralization. Things didn't shake out as planned, though. I'm sorry. Really, this is all I'm willing to share on this. I mean it.
All right, everybody's so secretive. Did you always want to work for your family?
Not like I had another choice. You've met my father. He doesn't really take no for an answer.
Did you always want to work in meteorology?
Not quite. I've always been interested in nature and science. I'd spent hours watching the stars as a kid. No, what I actually wanted was to pursue astronomy. But my father needed a specialist and insisted it be a family endeavor. I was put in charge, but my team did all of the heavy lifting. I think they saw my heart wasn't in it, that I was mainly a family figurehead. I guess my research still has me looking up at the sky. That's almost astronomy, right?
Sure. Okay,
For sure.
that'll do it.
Good. I'm busy anyway.
You mentioned that. Well, let's go ahead and exit this place. Like I said, we'll be back. We'll have plenty of time to explore it, I'm sure. Which way did I come from? I came from... Huh. Have I been down here? I think... Oh, there's that cat. This doesn't look like it goes anywhere. Cool looking room, though. Can't wait to find the parts to fix this machine. Oh, that running water. That's not good. It's gonna cause problems, don't you know? All right. Back outside. Go for a little walk. Back to the visitor center. I feel like I explored that place pretty thoroughly, so whatever we're looking for must not have been available to be found before. I'm going to crouch again so that I'm not spotted. Okay. Oh, this is where we started the episode. Before I started talking, I dropped a bunch of spoiled fruit and spoiled meat. It's a shame that all that meat went bad. That's a lot of meat. Pretty sure this is the path. I mean, it looks like it. Well, I'll check it out. The sun's coming up over there. Pretty cool. Heck happened here? Whoa. Oh, wow. Looks like it was carrying a bunch of robots. Oh, interesting. Uh-oh. Whoa, what's going on down there? Oh, look at this. There's a nice little bench here. Oh, yeah, this is nice. What? I can't sit on the bench? Are you kidding me? All right. Oh. Why can I not sit on the bench? Who's down there? Who are those people? Blood eagles. Why are they here? Wonder who or what they're shooting. Are they fighting against the Lost? Because, I mean, this is a fight I would want both teams to lose. Yeah, I think they're fighting the Lost because I see some, like, electricity or lightning sparks over there. Great, now it's getting dark. We're just going to leave them be. I don't need to join in on every fight. Man, what the heck happened? All these vehicles that were hauling robots that have toppled. There's a chair. Can't sit in chairs in this new expansion. Well, I guess we're going the right way. When we visited the visitor center before, I don't know, I guess it makes sense that it's down in this, because we did have to come down from these mountains to get here. I guess it makes sense that I'm going down. But when I was there, it kind of felt like it was up on a hill. Look at that. Strategic Air Command Vertibot. I'm not going to mess with that. So, I mean, obviously don't answer this question. I'm just going to ask it. Is it possible to fix the weather so that when I visit here, the weather's normal, but when other people visit here, other players visit here who haven't fixed the weather machine in their game yet, they still see this? Is that possible? That would be neat if that was the case, but like I said, don't answer that question. I'll find out on my own as I play. It's over there. So yeah, we made a big circle, which is kind of cool. I mean, we came in from, I think, this way when we first entered the new part of the map. Went here to the visitor center, walked by this thing, walked along this road, around here, this way, ended up at Dark Hollow Manor. Now we're back here. I think the only enemies I need to worry about here are rad roaches. There's one right there, I think. Here's one. Get that delicious rad roach meat. Oh. Oh gosh, there's a bunch of them. Hey. Hello. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Stop it. Into the visitors center we go. I remember there was a room in here that we couldn't get in before. Oh, who's this? Kevin. I don't think Kevin was here before, was he? Okay, this says maybe not as abandoned as I thought. I saw someone run off as soon as I entered the building. I think I startled them, so they shouldn't be much of a threat. Maybe they know where I can find this weather monitoring device? Okay, that is a strangely worded paragraph there. Is this person going to run off as soon as I walk forward? Is that what's going to happen?
Whoa! Oh! Who are you? Don't hurt me, please.
Okay. Oh, I guess I ran into him before he ran off. Okay. You, Kevin.
Whoa! Oh! Who are you? Don't hurt me, please.
Who are you and what are you doing here? I'll consider sparing your life if you tell me where the weather monitor is. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just looking for the weather monitor. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm Kevin. I used to be a park ranger here before the bombs dropped. Well, I'm not sure I'm fit to be a ranger or whatever this park is transformed into these days, though. But, you know, the uniform is comfy enough, I guess. I live in a bunker just outside, actually. Wait a second. We got a little more pressing issues right now.
Yeah? Listen, dude, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just looking for the weather monitor.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's a relief. Well, it's not here. It's back in my bunker. There's a bit of a problem, though. The door to my bunker got jammed from the inside, and I got locked out. I just went out to get some essentials. I rarely leave the bunker. Of course, I had to lock myself out when I do. Anyway, good news is, there's a second entrance in the basement of this building. Bad news is there's a bunch of weirdos in there now.
Weirdos.
I don't know who they are or what they want. I've never seen them before. But they did not seem the friendly kind, huh? I just came in here minding my own business when I heard some creepy chanting and talks about some Alex sending them here for a sacrifice. I panicked and I locked them in. I don't think they noticed, but I bet they'll be real mad once they do.
So, cultists? Let's see, easy. I'll go clear out these weirdos, then you bring me to your bunker. Or I could always just offer you as a distraction to these weirdos and go to the bunker myself. Or what kind of sacrifice are we talking about? All right, well, what kind of sacrifice?
The kind of sacrifice you and me would make for. Human. They looked heavily armed. I didn't dare get any closer to find out more.
Fine, dude. I'll go clear them out.
You've got yourself a deal. Come and let me know when they're all, dead.
Dead? Clear out the intruders. Oh, he gave us the visitor center key. Nice. Kevin is definitely not a threat. Poor fella seems quite shaken up by those people he locked in. We made a deal. I'll take care of the intruders that someone named Alex sent here, and Kevin will show me where the device is. I should go clear out the intruders. What I should do... Where'd you go, Kevin? Did he run outside? I don't think outside is any safer. No, here he is. Kevin.
Hang on a second.
Oh, okay. Wow, finally a character who doesn't want to tell us his life story. Well, let's... This door's chained on the other side. Oh. Thought that would be the door. Maybe it's this one. Ah, the visitor's center. Here we go. Going in. Clear out the intruders 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that all? I think I could deal with that. Hello, anybody home? No? Oh my gosh! Oh, that is messed up! Yo! Okay, alright. Now you've gone too far. That was messed up. Well... be right over here somewhere. Oh, that's neat. Yeah. The guy pointing at something, that's a mystery that needs to be answered. Oh, cool. Shenandoah Visitor Interactive Map. We'll fix that, or we'll play around with that after we take care of these guys. Oh, this must be the chained door. There they are. Go ahead and open that. I'm sure Kevin will be thrilled. Well, I guess maybe these cultists explained these symbols out here, because they look kind of culty, don't they? So these guys are instantly hostile, well, instantly enemies, so I should not feel bad about just throwing a grenade in there, right? Plasma grenades, pulse grenades, frag grenades. This will probably work pretty well. Looks like one of them survived. So it looked like they were called Cultist Awoken. Oh, there's still one left. Come on, come around the corner so I could finish you off. And right now it says speak to Kevin. I haven't finished them all off yet, though. Let's see what they got. Let's take all their stuff. It's just easier. Mothman. So, hold on, let me finish this person off here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, that is Kevin. Kevin, I almost shot you, buddy. Looks like he's trying to get in that door over there. I dealt with the intruders who turned out to be Mothman cultists. Kevin can now keep his side of the bargain and lead me to his bunker, allowing me access to the weather device. I should report back to him and let him know the way to the basement is clear. Yeah, I think he already knows that. Here we've got a note. It reads, Cultists sermon notes. Why is it facing that way? Everybody stand behind him, I guess. It says, take these supplies to perform a ritual near the location of the latest Mothman sighting. We need the holy Mothman's blessings to retrieve our next offering. This is of utmost importance. And while you're there, maybe grab some more supplies. The gift shop should have some snacks. Don't screw this up, Alex. The great moth has guided us under many moons and many fruitful harvests. Today we shall ask for its blessing, promising a great offering in return. Let us pray to show our devotion. Cultist awoken, cultist awoken. Door. That's pretty neat. Pretty messed up, but pretty neat. Awoken. I just want to see if any of these guys have an interesting name or anything. I hear some jibs. Uncanny Caverns. Okay, well, let's go talk to Kevin. Looks like he's having trouble getting in over here. Kevin, what's going on?
I stopped hearing screams. So I came through, to check on you. Yeah? And I wasn't sneaking off.
Sure. Well, they're all dead now. Show me to the machine. Those were cultists. Any idea why they were here? Why do you need to get to the bunker anyway? Or couldn't the other rangers help you out? Those were cultists. Any idea why they were here?
Never seen them before. Whilst they were locked up in there, I could overhear some of their conversations and chanting, though. They kept bringing up a moth an awful lot. Well, the radiation must have been too much for them. They also kept on and on about some big ritual and how some Alex had sent them here to help. Either way, I'm glad they're gone. And I hope this Alex person won't send any more this way. Oh, well, maybe we should have kept one of them alive to pass on the message. Well, hindsight's 20/20, they say.
Couldn't the other rangers help you out?
If I knew where they were. I'm the last one around here as far as I know. But, to be honest, I prefer my own company anyways.
Why do you need to get to the bunker?
Well, it's been my home ever since the bombs dropped. And I am really not in the mood for finding a new home.
He's not in the mood. All right, well, they're dead now.
A deal's a deal. Follow me. I'll show you to my bunker. The machine is in there.
All right, follow Kevin to the bunker. After dealing with the Mothman cultists, blah, blah, blah. I read that. Dude, hope you don't mind if I kill your pet rad roach. This looks an awful lot like a bunker we visited earlier in the game. Dude, are you aware that the thing's following you? Okay. No? He just walks past these things? Okay. Dude! I'm gonna try not to hit him. Okay, he went through the door. Ranger monitoring bunker. Cool. That's an interesting sound effect. I mean, yeah, if the bombs dropped, I'd be looking for a bunker too. Great place to hide out. Perfect place. Oh, this ain't bad.
Well, the machine you're after is just over there. I mean, it's pretty hard to miss. Thanks for helping me out getting back here.
You doing some step aerobics there, buddy? Kevin. Check this place out. I mean, I would try to keep it a little cleaner than this. I mean, it's kind of a mess. It's kind of gross. You got flies flying around this meat pile. I bet that smells good. Gallery de Kevin. Okay. Yeah. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. Looking at that deer there. Okay, he's got a friend here. Where does he sleep? Guess he just sleeps on that couch. Does he have a diary lying around that I could snoop? Okay, he's got a lady friend over here. This, will take us back outside. Okay, so I guess that's the door that was jammed. It's got some crossbow bolts fired into the bullseye target here. I mean, it's better than other places, I guess, but... clean it up, dude. What else are you doing with your time? Sheesh. Here's the weather monitoring device where I'm going to take the replacement part. But we'll do that in the next episode, as I need to end this one here. So, next episode, We'll talk to Kevin first. We'll talk to him. He may have some things to say. We will retrieve the weather machine repair part. Probably go back to the visitor center and finish exploring that part and look at that neat interactive map that we saw. We'll check that out. And then we'll see what happens next. Still lots to do, lots to explore. As always, I thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, why don't you let me know? Leave me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.